Welcome to New Zealand Police non-emergency line. If your call relates to an incident happening now and there is a threat to life or property, hang up and dial 111. We are currently experiencing high call demand. If you are calling about a suspected COVID-19 isolation breach or a business you suspect of breaching the essential services rule, go online to 105.police.govt.nz. You can find current information about COVID-19 on the government website, covid19.govt.nz. Otherwise, please hold. For current information regarding COVID-19, including travel restrictions, go to the government website, covid19.govt.nz. To report a suspected COVID-19 breach or non-compliance of mask wearing, do this online at 105.police.govt.nz. For all other queries regarding COVID-19, press 8. Otherwise, please select from the following 4 options. To update an existing report, press 1. To report someone has been hurt or threatened, press 2. To report something that has been lost, stolen or damaged, press 3. For anything else, please press 4 or continue to hold. On completion of your call, we invite you to answer a single question about how you would rate our service during your call today. Thank you in advance for your feedback.
Good morning, New Zealand Police. You're speaking with Jean. How can I help?
Hi Jean, how are you today?
Pretty good, thanks. What can I do for you?
I've got a rather interesting one for you actually. On Saturday between 4 and 5:30 I was on Dombuck Road doing some public photography of the Massey Community Drive-Through Testing Station. I was approached some 5 different times by staff, security, all on the sidewalk. I never stepped foot on the property. Telling me it was illegal for what I was doing, it was illegal for me to post it up on social media, basically infringing on my rights to do whatever I wish on a public sidewalk within the law. And it ended with one of the nurses who was leaving coming around behind me from a roundabout, blasting her horn and tooting a horn at me and swerving in within inches of hitting me on the sidewalk, which I'm somewhat annoyed with. Would it be illegal for me to drive along behind somebody, blast my horn, swerve in to hit them?
Well, it would definitely be deemed not the best behaviour on the road, that's for sure. Who am I speaking to then?
My name is Mark Keane, KWN.
And what's your phone number?
The silly thing was, the whole thing was captured on about 5 cameras.
What's your address, Mark?
Correct.
IJWT.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So when you say you were doing photography, what were you photographing?
I was filming the drive-through testing centre, exactly the same as what you'd see on any mainstream media when they're showing you the testing stations from the side.
So you were filming it?
Filming and photography, yeah.
And what was it for?
For my use on social media.
Okay. And had you been asked to do this?
No, it's just something.
No. Where were you when you were doing it?
On the public sidewalk.
Okay. Okay, so is your complaint about the driving of that person or what?
Well, it's about numerous things actually. The red badge security, thinking they have some sort of authority on a public sidewalk, and to try.
So what red badge security did you say?
Yeah, red badge security was the company the 2 security guys were working for.
Yeah.
I mean, initially I was approached by a nurse first off, asking me what I was filming. I said politely, I don't answer questions, and she walked off. She went and told another nurse, who then went to the security guys, and they came out onto the sidewalk, right up to me, tried to intimidate me, told me that it was against the law for me to post it on social media, and then threatened to go and have a word to the police, which ironically is just across the road, the police station. They then walked over to the police station. I'm guessing it was closed. They came back a minute later, and then I'm presuming again they called the police. I waited for an hour after they said they were going to call the police because I didn't want to run off if the police were coming. and no police showed up. I continued to film. I even went back across the road from them to give myself some more distance. And the nurse that had come out onto the sidewalk and did a 180 around me filming me, which I have no issue with, it's her right. I waved and smiled for the camera. She, when leaving, pulled out with her registration plate KLK151, which is a Ministry of Health supplied vehicle, decided to do a U-E at the roundabout and come up from behind me, blast a horn before she even approached, and swerved right in towards the gutter within inches. My car was recording it from a distance, so you can actually see how close she got.
Okay.
So that, as far as I'm concerned, that's attempted vehicular assault. She doesn't have to hit me to commit assault.
So what sort of vehicle was that?
It was a Mitsubishi 2012 Mitsubishi Mirage hatchback.
Colour?
Silver.
Okay. So have you spoken to the Ministry of Health about this at all?
Yeah, yes. On Monday I called the Ministry of Health Integrity line. They then referred me to the Auckland Regional Public Health Unit, who then referred me to the COVID Health line, who then referred me to the Waitemata District Health Board. None of them knew any idea as to who was managing it and who I could contact. I reported under your New Zealand Police breach thing.
Oh, good, yeah. So you have reported it, yeah.
One of them suggested I report it to the breach thing on the
yes.
which I did.
Yeah,
and I also,
that was what I was going to suggest, actually.
And I also reported under the bad driving community driving.
Well, so you have reported it, so that's
reported
good.
it to the police, but regardless of the driving, it's the general fact that that's assault. You do not get to use a vehicle to try and scare and intimidate.
But you have reported that, so you've done that, that's good.
Last time I reported to the driving thing, I've never got a response from the police.
You won't necessarily get a response yourself.
How do I hold this woman to address?
Well, because that's the police's job.
If she's committed a criminal offence, I could still file a civil.
Well, then they would get in touch with you.
Okay. So is it up to the police to decide whether or not she's committed a criminal offence?
They will consider the report that you've made, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So where do you see this going next then? Will I be getting a...
Well, it seems to me that you've taken some pretty good action.
Yeah. Well, we're assuming that in the first instance was the best action. Because it's been me, he said, she said. The camera doesn't lie. So, and I'm just disgusted with, and I've been public photography for 8 to 10 years now. I've never ever had anyone try and hit me with their car before.
So why would you be putting it on social media?
Because that's what I do. I have a YouTube channel that I have thousands of videos, in fact, hundreds of police interactions.
Right.
So I blog about anything, how to build a trailer, how to replace a cylinder. I do anything and everything. And I studied law for 8 to 10 years as well. So it's very good to know the law before you go out and do things, so you don't break the law, you know. But to have ignorant people come out and tell me that my 1990 Bill of Rights, Section 14, I'm not allowed to do that on a public sidewalk is wrong. And it's just...
But if it was making people uncomfortable, perhaps it would be sort of courteous to move along, wouldn't it?
I wasn't making anybody uncomfortable.
Well, you must have been if they came and spoke
like
to you.
Trying to justify them.
No, I'm trying to understand it. Mark, what's your date of birth?
Well, Mum tells me it's... I was there, but can't remember.
Well, she's probably right then, eh?
I don't know, she told me Santa existed, she told me the tooth fairy was real, you know. How long? She's confused, and she has dementia now, so good luck trying to find that answer.
Yeah, I take your point.
Yeah.
So you're keen, K-E-E-N, is that what you said?
Yep, as keen to record people. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well, look, Mark, I haven't really got a lot extra to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you've already taken some action there, which has got to be, good for you, because...
Well, I'm going to be going back and checking that they've been retrained too. Because they don't get to keep doing that, and I will go back until this gets sorted. Because what I'm doing is not against...
Back where?
I'll go back and film that testing station again.
I see. Okay.
And it's not to provoke anyone, it's just to see if they've actually got some training since the last interaction.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the police have it on record that only a senior sergeant or higher should speak to me on the sidewalk, so perhaps that's why the police never stopped. 2 or 3 drove past.
Okay. So, just bear with me a sec. I just want to have a quick word with my team leader about this.
Thank you.
I'm thinking that you've probably done the right thing, but we'll just make sure. So just hold on. I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
Thank you.
Hi, Mark. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting. No, well, I don't have anything to add. The reports you've made are good.
Can I fill out an RFI form with the police to get the communications from that day, if any call was made?
You would have to make a request on the police website for that.
Yeah.
Through the official information, yeah.
Yep.
I can't help you with that,
No,
yeah.
that's all right. I know it has to be done through the paperwork.
Yeah.
That's all good. Done it many times before.
Right, okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have an awesome Christmas.
All right then. You too. Take care.
Bye now.
Bye.